We can create a safe space for them by having open and honest conversations with them, by not making things up and hiding things from them, by being able to just have that connection with the youth and not trying to impede on them because because we're strangers to them and they need to be able to trust us before we can really work with them.
And love. That's something that's a feeling. It's something that you can tell when somebody is around you that loves and respects you, or when somebody is around you that just has attitude about you. You know that. You can feel it. And as we go in with that the feeling of love and a feeling of respect for them and a feeling that we are truly there for to serve them and to love them and to help them, they're going to feel that from us. And so that's the important thing, is that we go in there with our right intentions and with our hearts open to them.
I think that all comes down to intention and knowing that our intention there is to go to serve. And so it's not that we're going to go in and say, no, you're doing things wrong or whatever, but we're there to listen, observe, and support. And so take their lead on the things they need and how they want to talk to us, how they want to communicate to us, and just be receptive to who they are will help create that safe environment so they're wanting to share with us, that we're there to listen first.
I think safe is an important word there. Creating a safe environment for those kids. We are total strangers. I think it's important for our team to recognize we're not going there to fix anything. These people do not need fixed. Their culture does not need fixed. We're going there to help them see that they individually might just be able to empower more for themselves. They might be able to discover more ways that they can do things more productively, more effectively. They can have better relationships. They can be better students. They can have a stronger voice, whatever it is. We're going to enhance who they already are, but we're not fixing anything. And I think that's something that we really need to remember every day when we wake up in Tanzania, is the way that we're going to show these kids our love is just by showing up and then letting them get used to who we are. And little by little, step by step, we gain that trust, we gain that rapport, and then we start to have those open conversations with them that are going to be really important.
And also, I think we shouldn't come in with a perspective that we're from somewhere else and we're trying to observe things from the outside. I think we really want to involve them in everything, and all the things that we do, they will be an equal part in it. For example, in the film, the documentation, I think they'll be an equal part in that, creatively and technically.
I think firstly we need to understand that we are being welcomed into not only a foreign country, but also schools and potentially homes, so very intimate and vulnerable areas. So understanding that we are not overstepping our boundaries and really respecting the spaces that we're in and the locals and their advice. Yeah, just not overstepping too much.
To really be very open, not just point cameras in their faces the second we see them, and not really understand their culture, which is very different than ours. Make sure we understand their customs, maybe learn some Swahili. We all should probably learn a few phrases before we go, so that we can not feel like we're just putting them in the spotlight to take a story back, but we're actually there to really connect with them and be good listeners and understand what their boundaries are, that we wouldn't just go up and hug them, which is something we might do here in America. We can't do that there. We don't know what the limitations are. So we have to be very aware, very present, and listen to what we are learning from ICA, from the people that are driving this ship that live there. Be very respectful as well of that.
Donate to empower the voices of Tanzanian children.
Donate to globally connect all our voices.
Donate to help the voices of Tanzanian youth dream bigger and beyond their circumstances.
Donate to help the teenagers of Tanzania help their communities become stronger today.
Donate to let all the children's voices be heard.
Donate to help youth like me.
Go right now to speakfeedlead.org to our Tanzania 2024 campaign.